Hello students, welcome to Affairscloud. My name is Vikas. So friends, we have an application by the name Careers Cloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. And once you have downloaded, you can log in with your Gmail ID. And why I am suggesting you this application, because this is the one-stop solution for all the current affairs. This is the best of the best application and the platform where you can enhance your learning through help. Here you will be provided with multiple courses. Here you will be provided with multiple options of quizzes, and even you will be provided current affairs on daily basis. PDFs and quizzes will be provided to you on daily basis, both in Hindi as well as English. Here you will be provided current affairs with weekly basis and monthly basis also. Here remember, once you have done watching our video, then you can log in through this application, take out the PDF, read that PDF and go through the quizzes. That will enhance your preparation. Same you have to do for weekly and same you have to do for the monthly also. In monthly you will be provided with the top 100 important questions PDF and video also, that will enhance your learning, and it will be a very beneficial and important video for the revision perspective. And not just this friends, apart from this we also provide you banking and economic questions. We provide you state current affairs such as of Uttarakhand, UP, Tripura, Telangana, and many more. Not just this, apart from this, we also provide you topic wise current affairs, and the topics that we are providing you are really important. These topics are such as national affairs, international affairs, important days, sports, defense, science and technology, apps and web portals, obituary. These are the important topics that are being asked in various exams across India. So these are the topics that are must and should be covered and will be beneficial for the preparation of the students. So such friends, I'll highly suggest you to watch our video, as they will be very beneficial for you in the long.
Hello everyone, how are you all? I hope you are all good. So students, in this video we will be discussing important current affairs of 17th of March. This session will be very important, so do pay attention till the end, and you will be learning multiple new things in this video. So let's start. First is DAHD. What is DAHD? It is your Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying. So recently DAHD's basic animal husbandry statistics for 2022 was released, which stated that India's milk production has risen 5.92% to 221.06 MT in fiscal year 22, and MT is your million tons. So in this report that was released, that is Basic Animal Husbandry Statistics, the 23rd series of the annual publication of the Department of Animal Husbandry and Dairying, India's milk production increased to 221.06 million tons in the financial year 2022 from 209.96 million tons in fiscal year 21, and this shows a growth of 5.29%. So question can be asked that from fiscal year 21 to fiscal year 22, what was the growth in the milk production in India? So a rise of 5.29% was C. All right, important. Then here you can see that as per the publication, India's milk production increased to 221.6 million in the financial year itne, from itne, registering a growth of itne. All right. Similarly, if we are talking about eggs products, for eggs we saw a growth of 6.19%. For wool, we saw a growth of 10.3%, whereas in meat we saw a growth of 5.62%. Next is Yaosheng festival. This Yaosheng festival is celebrated in which state? This is a 5-day long festival. All right, and it is one of the major festivals of Manipur. This is similar to Holi, and this is annually celebrated, where it is annually celebrated in which state? Manipur. So we celebrate this in Manipur. All right, and this is a 5-day long Yaosheng festival. This is usually celebrated in the month of Feb or March. Yaosheng celebrated in 2023. It was from 7th of March till 11th of March in 2023. All right, and question can also be asked that by which community do we observe this festival? It is your Meitei committee. All right, so correct option here becomes Manipur. Option A is correct here. Unlike Holi, that is celebrated in other parts of India, Yaosheng is the festival of sports. The festival also denotes the coming of the spring season, and this festival marks the rejuvenation of the spirit of life and commemorates the birth anniversary of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, the 15th century saint who believed to be the avatar of Lord Krishna. All right, one more thing that Yaosheng begins after sunset, followed by Yaosheng Mai Taba, also known as burning of the straw hut. Moving on, here you can see a 5-day long festival, Yaosheng festival, celebrated in Manipur. And this Yaosheng festival is celebrated from 7th of March to 11th of March 2023. It is celebrated by Meitei people who are predominantly Hindu. Next is which airport has the title of the best airport of the world? All right, remember Skytrax World Airport Awards for 2023 was released, and here Singapore Changi Airport. This is Singapore, right? Changi International Airport. All right, add there Changi. So Singapore Changi Airport. This was crowned as the world's best airport in the world. All right, and this was Singapore Changi International Airport was described as the best airport in the world during the ceremony that was held at passenger terminal in Amsterdam, Netherlands. All right, and question can be asked that this data was released in which? It was released by Skytrax, and it was during the Skytrax World Airport Awards that was held in location was Amsterdam in Netherlands, where we saw that Singapore Changi International Airport was crowned as the world's best airport. All right, earlier it was the Hamad International Airport in Doha, Qatar for the year 2022, but now again for the year 23, Singapore Changi Airport has won the title for the best airport in the world. Also, one more thing, Skytrax has awarded Changi Airport with the title of the best airport in the world for the 12th time. All right, that is for the 12th time. And remember, Changi Airport previously held the top spot on the list for 8 consecutive rows till it slipped to the second position by the Hamad International Airport in 2021 and 2022. But now in 2023 again, Singapore Changi Airport or Singapore Changi International Airport has been declared as the best airport in the world. Here you can see it is a very beautiful airport. Next is RBI, Central Bank of UAE. They have signed a memorandum of understanding to enable innovation in financial products and services. I repeat, an MOU was signed between Reserve Bank of India and Central Bank of UAE to promote collaboration and facilitate various innovations in financial products and services, basically in fintech sector. Then this will include knowledge sharing and technical collaboration in the area of fintech. All right, also both the banks will collaborate in the areas of fintech, especially they will be working towards central bank digital currencies, that is your CBDC. As we know, India has launched their e-rupee, that is a digital currency. It was launched in 2 segments. It was launched in retail and wholesale segment. All right, and these 2 organizations, that is both, or these 2 countries, that from India, RBI, and Central Bank of UAE from UAE, they will be working together and they will be collaborating on various areas of CBDCs also. All right, if we talk about RBI was established on 1st of April 1935. And remember one more thing, that year 2023 marks the 75 years of the ownership of Republic Bank and its emergence as a national institution. All right, so RBI and Central Bank of UAE will be working together here. Next question, which bank offers startup ecosystem banking for Indian startups? All right, so startup ecosystem banking for Indian startups is offered by ICICI Bank. All right, a comprehensive suite of digital and physical solutions to meet all the banking needs of the startups at various stages of development. This particular startup ecosystem banking solution includes personal banking services for founders and employees, as well as treasury and transaction banking solutions, that is lending solution, digital integration, handling FDIs and regulatory compliance. All right, moving on. Next is Government of India, World Bank, they have signed a loan agreement worth $500 million to implement GNHCP in 4 states. I repeat, Government of India and World Bank, they both have signed a loan agreement worth 500 million US dollar to implement Green National Highway Corridor projects. I repeat, in order to fund the construction of the Green National Highway Corridor projects in 4 states in Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, Uttar Pradesh and Andhra Pradesh, that will be a total of 781 kilometer. A loan or an assistance of 500 million US dollars has been provided by World Bank to India, and this roughly translates to around 7,662 crore rupees, but this is total 1288 million, out of which only 500 million will be provided by World Bank. And I have told you, difference between IMF and World Bank is that if you are having any monetary crisis or if you are having any money crisis in your country, then you will reach IMF for the same. But if you want money for the development project, then you approaches World Bank. So similarly, you can say Government of India signed an loan agreement with World Bank for the development of this Green National Highway Corridor project, and this will be on 4 states: Himachal Pradesh, Rajasthan, UP and Andhra Pradesh. Next we are talking about Go Digit General Insurance has launched 3 new plans under the Digit Health Insurance policy. I repeat, recently Go Digit General Insurance, they have launched 3 plans under the Digit Health Insurance policy, and they are Digit Double Wallet, Digit Infinity Wallet and Digit Global Treatment. All these 3 plans will offer complimentary health checkups, personal accident cover, psychiatric illness cover, organ donor cover and barbaric surgery cover also. Also, this plan will offer options of the unlimited backup sum insured to the support the medical care cost. The plan will offer the policyholder an option to double backup the SI, that is your sum insured, under which they could double the sum insured opted. Also, here the policyholder with the option to get the treated anywhere in the world, including India, and the customer could get treatment abroad even if they are diagnosed with an illness in India. So this is your Go Digit insurance plans that has been launched: Digital Double Wallet, Digital Infinity Wallet and Digital Global Treatment. Next, who has been named as the Governor of the Year at the Central Banking Hours? I repeat, who has been named as the Governor of the Year at the Central Banking Awards? So tell me, who has been named as the Governor of the Year? He is the Governor of RBI. And who is the Governor of RBI? Shaktikant Das, who is the Governor of RBI, has been named as the Governor of the Year 2023 at the Central Banking Awards 23, and they were by the Central Banking, that is the International Economic Research Journal. Remember, in the year 2023, it were the they were the 10th annual Central Banking Awards. And remember, the National Bank of Ukraine has won the Central Bank of the Year for the efforts by its staff to cope with the impact of war and keep the economic functioning. I repeat, National Bank of Ukraine has won the Central Bank of the Year for their effort by its staff that they are coping with the impact of war as well as they are keeping the economy functioning. So coming back, who has been named as the governor of the year at the Central Banking Awards, he will be Shaktikant Das. And if we are talking about the who has won the Central Bank of the Year award, it was won by National Bank of Ukraine. All right, another thing, remember in 2015 Raghuram Ranjan. He is the former governor of RBI, and in 2015 he was also conferred with the Governor of the Year title. If we talk about Shaktikant Das, he is a retired 1980 batch IAS officer of Tamil Nadu cadre. Alright, and he assumed the charge of the Governor of RBI in 2018, and he is the 25th Governor of RBI. Moving on, friends, here you can see Shaktikant Das named as the Governor of the Year at the Central Banking Awards 2023. Next is Bangalore. Bangalore has been honored with 150,000 US dollar rupees, and the reason for this award was that they have won the 2023 Partnership for Healthy Cities award. This award was given to them by WHO, that is your World Health Organization. The location where this award was held is London, UK. All right, and here they have been honored with the Global Award for the Tobacco Control efforts. All right, also this award is conferred upon 5 global cities along with Bangalore. All right, and here basically in Uruguay, Mexico, Vancouver, that is in Canada, Athens in Greece. All right, so the 5 winning cities each received 150,000 US dollar for their work with the partnership. All right, and the cities were acknowledged for their positive contribution to the well-being of their residents and their sustainable efforts to prevent non-communicable disease and injuries, which can serve as a model for other regions to follow. Here NCD, what is NCD? That is your non-communicable disease. NCDs here include heart attack, stroke, cancer, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, and injuries, etc. All right, and these are responsible for almost 80% of the deaths globally. So correct option here is Bangalore. Was from India, it was Bangalore that was honored for with this global award for tobacco control efforts. Apart from this, Athens, Vancouver, Mexico, and Montevideo in Uruguay was also honored with this award. Next, who has been appointed as the UN resident coordinator in Tajikistan? I repeat, who has been appointed as the UN resident coordinator in Tajikistan? He will be KR Parvati ji. All right, KR Parvati, and he has been appointed as the UN resident coordinator in Tajikistan with the approval of the host government. As you can see here in the picture, she is KR Parvati, and she took up the post as UN resident coordinator in Tajikistan on 15th of March in 2023. Prior to her appointment as UN resident coordinator, KR Parvati served as the representative and county director for the UN World Food Programme in Turkey. Resident coordinator, the highest ranking official in the UN development system, leads the UN country teams and reports directly to the Secretary General. All right, according to UN, KR Parvati has a career of over 30 years in international humanitarian and development work. Her expertise include strategic planning, risk management, conflict analysis, humanitarian access, negotiations. All right, so who has been appointed as the UN resident coordinator in Tajikistan? KR Parvati. Next is Lee Qiang. Li Qiang has been confirmed as the China's new premier by Chinese parliament. I repeat, NPC, National People Congress of China's parliament elected Li Qiang as the country's new premier, succeeding Qiang Li Keqiang, who has been in charge of the second largest economy for the past 10 years. So coming back, remember Li Qiang has been confirmed as the China's new premier by Chinese parliament. Next is related to books and authors. Remember Minister of State for Rao Inderjit Singh. I repeat, Minister of State Rao Inderjit Singh, that is the Minister of State that is having independent charge. Rao Inderjit Singh has published a book that is Women and Men in India 2022. I repeat, Women and Men in India 2022. The 24th issue of this publication was recently released in New Delhi by Rao Inderjit Singh. All right, and Women and Men in India, it is a comprehensive and insightful publication that offers insight into an array of subjects including political participation, employment and health. This provides data disaggregated by gender, urban rural divide, and geographical region, which helps to understand the difference between distinct groups of men and women. Next, next is when is your National Vaccination Day observed? So National Vaccination Day is observed on 16th of March, and this day is basically observed to create awareness about the importance of vaccine in human health. So when do we observe this day? It is on 16th of March. This day offers a platform to acknowledge and recognize the work of doctors and healthcare workers in ensuring that vaccination reaches every child. Also, National Vaccination Day in India is also known as Polio Ravivar. I repeat, National Vaccination Day or National Immunization Day. This day is also known as National Immunization Day or National, if asked, National Vaccination Day, National Immunization Day, or your Polio Ravivar, they means the same. All right. Then remember, National Vaccination Day in India was introduced in the year 1995. So correct option 16th of March. Next is when is your International Day of Women Judges observed? See, United Nations International Women Day Judges or International Day of Women Judges is annually observed across the globe on 10th of March. All right, this is to promote equal and full participation of women at all the levels of judiciary. The day also celebrates the progress that has been made and awareness about the challenges ahead. Also, International Day of Women 2023 is observed on 10th of March every year. Then you can remember the theme here that is important, and this is observed with or the campaign that is Women in Justice, Women for Justice. This is the campaign or the theme for the International Day of Women Judges for 2023, that is Women in Justice, Women for Justice. And this is to encourage the full and equal participation of women at all the levels of the judicial system. All right, so 10th of March we observe International Day of Women. Next, first ever UN's International Day for Disarmament and Non-Proliferation Awareness is observed on 5th of March. I repeat, UN's first ever International Day for Disarmament and Non-Proliferation Day or Awareness Day was observed on 5th of March 2023 to promote awareness about the understanding of the disarmament issue among public, especially young people. All right, important. Next is Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand government has presented budget worth 77,407 crore rupees for the year 23-24. Who is the finance minister of Uttarakhand? Premchand Agarwal ji. He presented the budget with a total income expenditure of 77,407 crore rupees. The budget stressed upon startups, conservation of nature, self reliance, good governance, and self employment. Alright, and remember the largest allocation of rupees 10,000 among this 10,459 crore rupees is made for the education. It is made for sports, youths, and culture. Alright, next. Next is Assam's Finance Minister Ajanta Nyog has presented their budget also for fiscal year 23-24, and their budget was for 935.23 crore rupees. Here the main emphasis will be done on social security and also announced various new schemes for boosting the micro entrepreneurship and creating employment in their state. Also, remember some of the highlights here was this Assam government has announced Mukhyamantri Ayush Assam Yojana, which will allow 27 lakh families to get 5 lakh rupees worth cashless treatment. And it is one of the India's largest health insurance scheme that was launched by Assam government, that is Mukhyamantri Ayushman Assam Yojana. Apart from this, Mukhyamantri Awas Yojana, this will be launched in uh, tandem with Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana for fiscal year 24, for which 800 crore rupees has been marked. Alright, so remember this was for the state budget of Assam and this was for the state budget of Uttarakhand. So friends, next news is Resham Keet Bima, that is India's first silkworm insurance scheme launched in Uttarakhand, and it is important friends, a different kind of news, that which is the state in which the first silkworm insurance scheme was launched. It was launched in Uttarakhand. All right, and it is to basically protect the sericulturists. So if I ask what is sericulture, it is basically for worms, that is your silkworms. So this means that the government has implemented the silkworm insurance scheme for the farmers of the state, under which the crop insurance will be provided to all the farmers cultivating silk. All right, mark this. Next friends, this is your everything for today. Now let's go for a one-liner revision. DAHD's basic animal husbandry statistics was released that stated that India's milk production has risen by 5.29% to 221.06 million tons in fiscal year 22. 5-day Yaoseng festival celebrated in Manipur. Skytrack's World Airport Awards 2023 were presented, and Singapore takes back the world's best airport title from Qatar. RBI and Central Bank of UAE, they have signed an MOU to enable innovation in the financial products and services. ICICI Bank offers startup ecosystem banking for Indian startups. Government of India and World Bank, they have signed a loan agreement worth 500 US million dollar to implement the GNHCP in 4 states. Go Digit General Insurance, they have launched 3 new plans under the Digit Health Insurance policy. Central Banking Awards for 2023, RBI Governor Shaktikant Das named as the Governor of the Year. Bangalore has been honored with the 2023 Partnership for Healthy Cities Awards for tobacco control efforts. Next, India's KR Parvati appointed as the UN Resident Coordinator in Tajikistan. Li Qiang has been confirmed as the China's new premier by Chinese Parliament. Minister of State that is having independent charge, Rao Inderjit Singh, has published the Women and Men in India 2022. National Vaccination Day on 16th of March. International Day of Women Judges in 2023 was observed on 10th of March. Then first ever UN International Day for Disarmament and Non-Proliferation Awareness was observed on 5th of March. Uttarakhand government presented budget worth 77,407 crore rupees for fiscal year 23-24, and Assam's Finance Minister Ajanta Nyong presented a budget for 935.23 crore rupees. Resham Keet Bima, that is India's first silkworm insurance scheme, was launched in Uttarakhand. This is also important, friends. So these were your important current affairs for the day. Now it's time for your revision, friends. First, Deepak Mohanty has been appointed as the chairperson of PFRDA. Next, in the Young Global Leaders list was released by whom? It was released by World Economic Forum, and two Indian important leaders such as Aditya Thackeray and Madhukeshwar Desai were present on this list. Next, Atal Innovation Mission, they have launched Atal Sarthi to strengthen the ecosystem of the Atal Tinkering Labs that will provide various base facilities to the students across India. Next, 13th edition of the India-Singapore bilateral armor exercise, that is Bold Kurukshetra. It was held in Jodhpur, Rajasthan. And it was the 13th edition of this exercise. Next, 26th International Day of Action for Rivers. It is observed on 14th of March 2023. Next, Padma Shri awardee and renowned Hindi writer Dr. Gyan Chaturvedi has won the 32nd edition of the Vyas Samman 2022. So remember, Gyan Chaturvedi has been awarded with the Vyas Samman for Pagal Khana. Alright. And then it is your La Perouse. La Perouse is the name of the multinational naval exercise that was conducted in the Indian Ocean region by France. It was led by France. So friends, that's all for the day for revision. Now it's time for your homework. First, which state approved the 10% horizontal reservation to statehood activists in the state government job? Which state unity is the host of the first international conference on Shred Buddhist heritage? Next, as per the recent MOPSPI data, what is the India's retail inflation recorded in February 2023? So that's all for the day, friends. These were your important current affairs. I hope you have understood the assignment. All you have to do now is like this video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. If you want us to continue with such session, then do mention in the comment section, and that will motivate us to make better content for you in the long term. So that's all for the day, friends. Thank you and have a nice day.
That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at Affairscloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the of courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is Affairscloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number, that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com, and I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.